Hola amigos! Okay, today I am so excited. There's near me. I'm so excited because I am going to get another past life regression with Vivian Osal, and I couldn't be more excited about it because, as I've shared with you guys, that experience has been so profoundly healing to me, and it's been a couple months and I'm just ready to go back. Hi friends, so I am here with our amazing friend Vivian again. Today we're going to do another past life regression. It's been over 2 months.
Yes.
2.5 months maybe?
Yeah, 2.5 months.
Yeah, since the last one, and I am so excited to be back with her today and bring...
I knew she'd be back.
Yeah, you knew. And bring your beautiful energy to all of us today. So I first wanted to talk to you about how healing this experience was for me.
Yeah, let's do a check-in before we start something new.
Yeah. So I had gone into it with the intention, like it was something I was curious about, past lives, and I did want to heal that feeling inside of me.
Right.
But I didn't...
This longing. So let's talk about that. You had this longing that you couldn't really fully place it. You were aware of it for such a long time.
Yeah.
And that's what your session went in to explore.
Yes. Kind of this feeling that kept showing up. Not necessarily, and we're not going to judge it as negative, but just unserving. Something wasn't fixed, or something wasn't in completion.
Right.
And we explored that and found that there was the longing feeling came from a longing with a relationship with my father in a previous life. And once I visited that, and you've walked me through like Ho'oponopono and healing that, that feeling has not shown up for me since then.
Gone.
Gone.
Completely.
Completely gone.
Okay.
Completely gone.
Fantastic. I'm so happy for you. So here's my first question. What's it been like learning to live and be without that feeling in your life?
What's it been like? It's felt liberating, but it's also been natural. Like, it's who I am truly is to not have that feeling, that looming feeling. It's like I've been able to access a deeper part of myself and really like stepping into that. And it's not just by healing that feeling, it's not just that feeling that's been healed or come to completion, it's spilled out into other areas of my life.
Absolutely. Right. So there's like this ripple effect that takes place for all of us when we experience something in our life, when we carry something in our life that's quite significant. It has this ripple, this spillover effect, and also when you heal it, you know, it does the same thing. Yeah. So then it's because it was like this barrier, this resistance. So it's gone. So now you're moving around a lot more fluid, and So please share a little bit more. So how it's rippled.
Yeah. So I felt like by putting that to completion, it's almost like I was able to gain my own power back. So even though that situation was not from this life, and I couldn't identify where that feeling came from in this life, by bringing it to completion from the past life, it's almost like I pulled more of myself back to me, pulled my soul back to me, pulled my power back to me. And I just felt more carefree. Like, I don't care what other people think more. I'm just doing my own thing more. I'm just happier and more content. I recognize to let go of things that aren't serving me a lot faster.
Yeah. So when the experience for you, you know, it was a traumatic event in that past life, that your father never came back. And when we experience something quite devastating, whatever that may be for you, it kind of defragments us. So it leaves us in like these pieces. Yeah. So doing a regression work is phenomenal to go back and bring the pieces in, take a look at those pieces, and this is what you did and what you continue to do on your own. And so this feeling of integration and wholeness and complete is, I'm so happy. That's also telling me that you've done also a lot of work on your own after the session. So yeah, it's been good. And I think, like, for anyone out there who you're curious, always follow your curiosities, always follow your nudges, because
I was led to this, and it wasn't like, since after our session, I've then bought Brian's books and consuming all this content on past lives, and sometimes it's having the experience first and then following the curiosities after that. But just where you're being called to go, take a look and see.
And trust.
Yeah.
Which is what you did.
Yes. Trust.
Yeah, trust.
It's very easy to trust you.
Oh, thank you.
Your energy is just like...
Thank you. But we do have to kind of, when we get those nudges, we need to trust ourselves.
Yes.
And look where it's led you. Where you know, one of the things that you just mentioned was, you know, not really caring what other people think or have to say. And you know, that's saying that you found a whole new level of freedom in being you and accepting you. So if you're aware of not being so concerned about other people's opinion, that's saying that you used to be a bit more conscious and self-conscious of that. And that is not, you know, the case anymore. So it's like moving into this full acceptance of you, which is, when we do that, you know, we're moving into our power. And that's you know, in the spiritual community, there's always this talk about moving into, you know, own your power. This is what it actually means. You know, it doesn't mean that you stand, you know, in the corner and you're roaring your opinions. And
exactly. No, exactly though. Because it's like, it is those spirituality like misconceptions. It's not that. It's literally pulling back your soul, your energy. It's a feeling. It's something that it's your inner knowing.
And I was saying to Zoe when just a little while ago, before we turned on the camera, I'm like, you know, that how beautiful she looks. There's something so different about you. But I noticed it after the session, and we haven't seen each other like in person since then. And it is, this integration is very visible with you. And I'm not just talking about your physical. I mean, you are a stunning woman physically, but just the way you come through, and so I'm really, really happy for you. So, you know, when we experience this level of integration, so many more doors open. Right? It's just like what we thought we would, in your case, maybe hold back from doing because of maybe what other people would think. It's like, so because that's not a criteria to consider anymore, it's like, okay, well, you know, I used to want to do this, and so now, so is anything coming up for you that now that you feel a lot more free and liberated from other people's thoughts about you or anything like that? I don't know.
I feel like it kind of broke through my own ceiling that I placed on myself for my realm of possibilities.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, like, just a little example here is just showing my silly side, like on TikTok, which is like, that's been a really vulnerable experience for me though, because I've never really, you know, YouTube I can cut and edit the videos, Instagram I can filter, like, and take creative type shots, but TikTok's just like me being myself and like letting that silliness come through, that inner child come through.
If you have not seen Zoe in her TikTok videos, you need to go and follow her there, like ASAP. She is phenomenal. Like, you're like such a great, you're an actress. Like, I'm like, she can take on all these different roles, and it's been so entertaining, especially the last couple of months, so thank you.
Thanks,
and you're like really good taking on all these different personas, and yeah, and it shows that, you know, I don't know, there's this new fearlessness about you.
Fearlessness, that's the perfect word.
Yes, that's what's coming through, and you're having fun.
Yeah, I'm having so much fun. I've never been happier, and it's like I didn't know that this next level was achievable. Like, maybe I'd hoped for it or thought there's more here, but it's so abundant on the other side of like pulling your power back.
And it's just the beginning.
Yeah, it's just the beginning.
So you just wait and see as things, you know, continue to like, you know, all these new pieces and old pieces and all these pieces just begin to settle in and really fully integrate. And you're opening up all these doors and following your curiosities and seeing also, you must recognize, hey, I'm pretty good at these videos, the TikTok videos.
Yeah, like I didn't really know I had all that in me.
Yeah. It's really, it's really, really good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just like pushing ahead, not being afraid.
Yeah, not being afraid anymore, and just it's been giving me that permission, like giving my own self the permission to just like be more of who you are. Like you're bringing yourself back to you always, and all sides of you deserve to be explored and seen. And
and so, you know, you've just recently, and you're still going through this really amazing healing and transformation, integration, and the beauty of all that. But, you know, the other thing that's just come to share with you, that's because life continues, and, you know, there's moments in life that will come up for all of us that are going to be challenging, and because you've built this inner strength to a whole new level, you know, like you're not going to lose this.
No,
it's now like bonded.
Yes.
You know, it's bonded. It's within you. It's within your psyche, your whole psyche.
Wow.
And so, sorry. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you'll always be able, no matter what comes up for you, and you know, in life, you'll be able to go back to this strength that you are very conscious of, and that you were also a part of creating. You know. Yeah.
Thank you, Vivian.
Oh, you're welcome.
All that, it just resonates so much. It's about that strength of self, and knowing that no matter what happens, like you said, just having that resiliency. Like I built myself up, and I'm not going to regress. I'm going forward.
No. Yeah. Oh no, there's no regress.
No. Only the past life regression.
Yes, right. Yeah. So what are we doing exactly here today? What did you want to further explore?